What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Scartoon, and I'm here today to bring you another Bleach Brave Souls video. I'm going to be doing the 6-star 100% character analysis on none other than Buntai Jurichi no Ginzai no Sencho Zaraki Kenpachi. That's right, I'm going to be doing the captain of Squad 11, Kenpachi Zaraki. Green one, of course, because, you know, I haven't done a green character yet, and his red counterpart is coming after this video, but this is about Green Kenny, so let's just get right into this guy. Alright, so right off the rip, if we look at his stats, he has really remarkable stats. He looks really good on paper. As far as his stamina and attack goes, his defense leaves a little bit to be desired, and his focus and spiritual pressure aren't really up there, but these are two attributes that people normally don't care about when dealing with the caveman with club in hands. You just really care about attack and stamina. That's all you care about. You're like, how hard can this guy hit? So off the rip, you're going to notice that he actually has 5 attainable upgrades, which are very much needed attainable upgrades. So let's go over the first one from left to right. First one is Bruiser. It decreases your normal attack damage. That's always a plus. I think it's by like 20% or something, but you know, I could always use extra normal attack damage. Sure, hand it over, I'll take it. Next is Long Reach. This increases your normal attack area of effect. Now, be very wary about that wording, area of effect. It really increases the overall width of your hitbox. That's actually the range that it increases by. It actually doesn't really increase lengthwise. It just increases the width of the hitbox. So just remember that for other future characters, and that's why Genichimaru sucks, even though he actually has this. Just saying, you know, so you know. Future reference. It doesn't mean you're going to have a longer attack. Alright, next is Adrenaline. Increases normal attack speed. He's one of the very few characters that actually has this, and it's one of those things that was very, very heavily needed for him. He was a very sluggish kind of character, and that's what they try to do to compensate for his immense attack. But now it's kind of like 6 stars kind of runs right next to him with attack, so it's kind of better if they gave him his normal attack speed, and I thank God for that. Oh my God. Alright, next is Flurry. This is a ability that's synonymous only to Kenpachis. He's the only one who has these abilities. The Kenpachis, of course. When I say, because there's 2 of them. But, you know, it just increases the number of hits that your normal attack is going to do. They say hits, but it's like 1 hit. Every time you hit once, it's going to hit an additional time, basically. So you just hit double. It just doubles up your damage on your normal attacks. So not only does he have a normal attack damage increase, he also has a double the normal attack damage. So he's just going to be an animal. You could already see him being an animal. Alright, and lastly, we have Poise, which negates stagger effect when taking damage. Now, this is not really a PvE ability. I mean, there's some cases where it actually does kind of pop out and showcase itself. However, this is not something that you normally would need, so it's probably the one that you want to upgrade the last. Unless you're really heavily into PvP and you want to go in with a premature Kenny that's not done. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is, Poise is not a PvE effect. This is what I would kind of call a throwaway effect in PvE. Just simply due to the fact that when you guys are playing PvE, you know that when you're using strong attacks, you're going to be able to kind of nerf all the damage. You mitigate all the damage that's going to be coming to you just by hitting that strong attack button. It gives you like invulnerability for a second or so. So you know that you're not going to be using Poise all that much, or you're not going to be relying on it in any way, shape, or form during PvE. And he is a very strong green character, and yeah, so right off the rip, I'm just going to get into this, and I hope you enjoy all the clips, guys. Okay, going full sad on this one. Toshiro Raid, because Kenpachi doesn't have an advantage there, and let's see what we're going with. Sad build, take 1. Okay, we're going with a sad build here on Toshiro's raid quest. Alright, so starting off, we're gonna already test his strong attack recharges really fast because, you know, we're doing sad. So first strong attack, 8 seconds. Second, 16 seconds, and last is gonna be 24, of course. Variants of 8. It seems that every character seems to follow this style, so I could surmise that his strong attack is going to be the same thing. Okay, but we're going full sad over here, and not all that impressed. No, he's not I mean, this is not impressive damage for Sad. It just doesn't do much as far as I mean, his normal attacks are actually doing like way more damage than his strong attacks. I mean, don't get me wrong. He is a normal attack damage user, kind of. He's really all about the attack, but you know, I was expecting like maybe 5k to come out of this guy. But even so, even with a Sad build, like his normal attacks are still savagery. Oh my god. What the? So yeah, see, this is the thing about Zaraki as well. His attacks, his strong attacks, though they hit a very wide area, they actually push back and don't put you in the right position to actually, you know, kind of control your mob. They kind of make your, this one happens with the red more often, but his strong attacks really kind of have you scattering the mobs out rather than actually putting yourself in good position to quickly eliminate or eradicate them. So yeah, that's strong attack damage for you. Not that impressed. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Not for Zaraki. Going full SAR on this one. Get these full boosters going with the SAR build, and let's get it popping. 11 and 16 or something. So first strong attack with SAR, 6 seconds I believe. I think that was 6 seconds, guys. Let me just do it again just to be sure. First strong attack, 6 seconds. Yes, it was 6 seconds. Second strong attack, 11 seconds. And last strong attack, 16 seconds. Surprised because some of them are actually 5. Maybe there is a small variation difference between, but yeah, as you guys suspected, SAR is not going to fare any different than a Sad build, and it's purely because of the fact that, I mean, you don't gain impressive strong attack. Recharge time is 1. It's pretty standard. And 2 is, you know, his strong attacks really just don't do much damage in the first place. So they're just not all that potent, to be honest. You know, of course, I know that there's a lot of different options I can do. I can choose a blue level and all that to get, like, max damage out of these, but I'm going by what kind of situation you would put him in PvE-wise that isn't advantageous to him altogether. And the reason I use boosters is solely because you probably use boosters when doing a raid in the first place anyway, no matter what character you're using. I don't care if it's a character that's good for it. So yeah, that's the reason. I'm putting him in a PvE situation that's not really in his comfort zone, and I'm kind of seeing how he fares with it. And of course, strong attack recharge time, I mean, like I said before, my gripes about his strong attacks are that they really widespread knock people out. The red one more than the green, but they're just really not coordinated attacks. They're really like berserker attacks. They're very much like caveman-like attacks. They really don't have any type of good chain that can mount out of them. So you're really not going to want to go SAR or SAD on this guy, because you've just seen, like, it just using just purely strong attacks and waiting for my recharge doesn't really pay off well. And they're making me look like a nub over here. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, so SAR build, not a good idea, not for this guy. There's only one thing that this guy knows, and you know what it is. But I'm going to still show you his special. Right, so what we're here to see is Zaraki's special. He doesn't have any buffs on it, but I did put a 10 Shintai on my character, so I said fuck it, why not? And let's see how much damage he does to the boss. Because it's just, I have to do it. I have a 10 Shintai, I'm gonna do it. Did he even hit the fucking boss? Running a NAD build on this one. I'm gonna go full boosters with the NAD build. Okay, so I don't have full 60% NAD build attack. I'm very sorry about that, guys, but do note that I have 2 chappies on my character and an umbrella that just increases, I mean a parasol, it increases my overall output of normal attack damage exponentially. So I don't think that the missing of 4% normal attack is going to be an issue. But let's just, wow, come on. We all knew that this was the result. He was just going to be this disgusting, where he's just like literally kind of powering through mobs with no problem. Yeah, this is what Kenpachi should be doing. You know, this is just his home. His home is he's a NAD user. The end. Okay, not using attack or anything else or defense. He's a straight NAD user. And look at that, made quick work of such a tiny little mob. Just oh my god, he's disgusting. Well, there you have it. That's my 100% 6-star character analysis on Green Kenny. He didn't actually have the versatility that most of the characters I showcase have, yet he made up for it in one particular area, and that is hitting people hard as fuck. Alright, he's an all-around NAD user. He is fantastic in PvP and PvE alike with a NAD build. He is fantastic for that. A damage reduction in PvP or a NAD build in PvE. But for overall uses of him, he gets an A+, because he's probably one of the most powerful characters in the game, and probably the only character that will be able to stand up to Mugetsu Ichigo when he comes out. For all those people that are interested in PvP, he does have the attribute advantage over Mugetsu Ichigo. But all in all, he's a character that's a no-brainer. Level him up immediately, make him your main focus, because he can get a lot of things done. Alright? But that's my analysis. You're always entitled to your own opinion. Either way, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. I'll be bringing you more content. I'm going to try to get the Red Kenny video out later on afterwards, so you don't have to wait a long time for it to be uploaded. But know that I am working on the cuts, and these videos are a little difficult to do. They take a little bit of precision and time and effort and dedication, but I go that extra mile for my subscribers because you guys have been leaving wonderful comments, and it's very awe-inspiring. It increases the productivity of the channel just solely due to the morale that you guys boost up for me. Thank you so much. I'm your boy Scartoon, and I'm signing off. Dude, chill. Productions.